Wojciech Tyborowski, director from Invest in Pomerania, is my special guest today, and we are right after the Outsourcing Stars Gala, which took place on July 24th in Warsaw, of course, July 24th, 2021. Wojciech, it's so nice to have you here.
Oh, thanks for having me, Victor. Great to see you.
As you are the winner of the category of the city in the contest of Outsourcing Stars, I need to ask you a few words and to tell us a few words about how the TriCity is now shaped when it comes to the BPO SSC industry. Can you tell us what is the size of the industry currently and how did it change within the last years?
Well, TriCity, is a growing place for BSS sector. So we reached the point where we have 30,000 people employed in more than 160 centers. So we becoming a more mature market, which leads, of course, to a increase in the number of opportunities for the new investors to come.
35,000 people working in BSS in TriCity. It looks like you have 1/10 of the whole Polish market.
Well, yes. It was a very long way because we're coming from maybe 6 or 7 place like 10 years ago. We are behind our locations, so we had to really work on our value proposition for the companies. But yes, we reached that point in our development, and we are actually right now working hard on bringing to the market the new tools and new incentive schemes. So we can, further support growth of the sector.
It looked like you worked very hard in 2020. It was a pandemic year, but actually you were the fastest growing Polish BSS industry. What has changed within the last year?
Well, 2020 was a challenge, and it was a challenge for everybody. For us, the main challenge was to keep our pipeline alive. We started the year with 8 or 9 projects, very promising. And when the March came and we had to, close, maybe not close, but we had to, start working remotely, the company started to postpone investment decisions just to wait and see how the situation will develop. So we had to, work hard on maintaining our pipeline and change our approach to generate investment inquiries. So we had to change the way we promote ourselves. So we switched to online. We increased the number of online events, webinars, seminars that we're organizing, we're participating in, just to be visible, maintain our visibility and maintain, contact with potential new investors. And that was the main thing to do in 2020. We managed, to close in BSS sector, 8 projects. The whole sector grew by another 2,000 jobs, which comes from the new projects, of course, and the investors that were already here. So we kind of maintain our growth rate. Of course, it was a slight decline from comparing to 2019, 2018, but we still, managed to bring some new jobs to the city. So that's important.
And it was very, very well done. You are representing Invest in Pomerania. This is a special entity, I would say, when it comes to the Polish market and the relations with the local, but also international investors. What is so special in your activities and what is so special in TriCity that you are getting year by year new investors from BSS?
Well, it's all related to the mission statement. 10 years ago, when this organization was established, we said that yes, we are lagging behind other locations in terms of attraction for investors. So we need to have something special. So we decided that we will actually care more about investors, and this is our mission. This is our credo. But we work hard every day on bringing it to the reality. So based on that approach, we maintain a very close relationship with our investors. In the pandemic year, we had bi-weekly calls with the companies just to check what's going on, how they are dealing with the new challenges coming. So we're just listening to how the situation is developing in their companies. We also, based on on their input, a couple of years ago, we established another brand, Live More Pomerania, which actually we use as a vehicle to attract new talent to TriCity. TriCity was always attractive to people to live in, and actually we saw some kind of a trend that people are coming to TriCity. They are living in other parts of Poland. They are also coming from other countries. So we said, okay, let's leverage, let's invest in that channel, and let's make something out of it. So let's try to strengthen this trend. So we also, went out to the market and we say, okay, let's target just individual people and invite them to our region. I call Live More Pomerania actually that we are taking everything that we have the best in our region, and we say we are not greedy. We will share, and everybody's welcome to come and just get a taste of that. So this is something that we are also, giving to our companies, to our investors here in locally. So we provide them with access to a database of candidates who are interested, in working in TriCity. This is a targeted campaign. We are targeting like 5 to 6 profiles. They are changing over time because every 6 months we are surveying our companies. What are their plans? What they are thinking about in the future? What kind of profiles they will be looking for? So this is how this is the profiles we take the profiles from them and target the campaign on the input from their end, and that's how we try, to keep this ball rolling. That's all about, in the BSS. 10 years ago, the goal was to get to the point where the sector is mature enough, mature enough to actually grow by itself. So we are still trying, to maintain that momentum. We are still trying to maintain that, to facilitate. That's the key actually. That's the key role of the investment promotion agency: facilitate the further growth of the companies that you have, and of course onboard new investors in a manner that it will not disrupt the labor markets. That's what we focus on.
And it looks like this weaker, more philosophy works. Invest in Pomerania, focusing on business. Live More Pomerania, focusing on human and talent pool, and altogether gave you the award of Outsourcing Stars 2020, which was given to you during the gala. How does it feel to be the fastest growing BSS location in Poland?
Amazing, amazing. Of course, it's what we are doing is not about rewards. It's not about it's not about winning or rankings and stuff like that. But it always feels nice. It always feels nice to be recognized. It always feels nice to actually participate in a fantastic event where you are being called to the stage and it is said that yes, you did a very good job. We are incredibly thankful, grateful. We are incredibly happy that it happened for us, and we are hoping to do our job again back in 2021 to maybe be considered next year as a potential candidate for this award. And once I said that every award is actually another question that we every reward that we get actually as a question. The question is, what else can you bring to the market? How else you're gonna surprise us in the future? And certainly, Outsourcing Stars 2020 is a motivation for us to work harder, to try to bring more value to our business partners here locally, and also potential newcomers to the market. So that's, as I said, we are very, very happy.
So I will keep my fingers crossed for the next successes in 2021. And for this time, let the Outsourcing Star shine over the TriCity for the next couple of months. Thank you, Wojciech, for our talk.
Thank you, Victor.